I've seen a large number of slice of life anime. Kakushi Goto, Akibi Sailor Uniform, Super Cub, The Breakwater, Sakura Quest, Azumanga Daioh, Dragon Maid, and in my conquest, there's one I feel is my favorite. That's K-On! Then it was dethroned. But in my heart of hearts, I still feel that K-On! Is my favorite. So in my last video, I talked about cute girls playing music, and this video will largely be the same. Fun fact, this video was supposed to be my first, but I decided to scrap everything because the finished product was pretty rough. So now, let's give this video another try. Okay, so as I said, K-On! Is a slice of life story about 4 girls who form the light music club at their school. Then, literally sit around, drink tea, eat sweets, and talk. And they play music here and there. That's kinda it. I mean, yes, there's more to it, but that's what mostly happens episode to episode. But what sells it for me are the characters. This series, while mundane, is well character driven, and this gives us great interactions between these girls, building structure for funny, wholesome, and sometimes emotionally impactful moments that feel relatable. And it's thanks to these characters. Characters like Yui Hirazawa. She's our main character, an airhead who floats through life carelessly. Yui doesn't have much direction, and she's not bright, which leads her to join the light music club because she thought they played light and easy music. And aside from being a fool, she's also just really weird. But that just adds to this charm of hers. Yui is very in your face with her lovable nature. This makes her a delight to be around. She's all about the fun things in life, and it's pretty infectious to everyone around her. And joining this club, playing guitar, and being a part of something, it gives Yui more focus and that direction she desperately needs, which helps her grow. Kinda. With someone like Yui running amok, she'll need a babysitter. Someone like Mio Akiyama. Mio is smart, responsible, she takes things seriously, and she's a model student. And she's kinda a stickler. She loves music and is the one person who actually wants to practice. She has everything put together. But there's a different side to this cool, calm, collected girl. Mio is a giant chicken. She's shy, easily embarrassed, and can be scared by literally anything. She also cries a lot. Not so put together, are ya? Even though she's the lead singer and bassist, she's afraid of being on stage, which isn't ideal. But she kinda grows out of it. Kinda. And she becomes less a stickler. She begins to enjoy herself and the time spent with her friends. Until she gets scared. That just will never change. Our next character is Mio's best friend, Ritsu Tainaka. And she's Mio's complete opposite. Ritsu's whole attitude is reflected in her instrument of choice, being that she plays the drums. She's loud, brash, just full of energy. She has no filter and she loves causing mischief. A jokester who loves pulling pranks and playing jokes on people, mostly Mio. She loves teasing Mio the most actually, but no one is safe in her antics. All that aside, she is a nice person in her own way. She has a soft side that she rarely shows, but it's there. Ritsu is my favorite character. I think because I relate to her the most. I usually try to be the funny loud person, and I too have a soft side. And I don't know. Ritsu is best girl. S tier character. You know what? There's room in my heart for 2 best girls. I have to make this exception for Tsumugi Kotobugi. Mugi is rich. Not a stuck-up rich girl. In fact, she's incredibly nice. Like smile with her eyes closed nice. She's a generous person. She wouldn't hesitate to spend money on her friends, which makes Mugi the plug. She supplies the tea and the sweets. She's been sheltered her whole life, so this gives her an odd fascination in everyday normal shit. stuff she's never been able to enjoy. This interest of hers is the whole reason she joins the club. She just wanted a reason to be around normal girls and have fun. And playing keyboard with this wild group is exactly the fun she was looking for. S tier character. And last but not least, another by the book gal, Mio 2.0, or Azusa Nakano. Azusa is another smart and responsible person. She follows the rules and does what's expected of her. She's pretty uptight. Azusa is that one kid in class who reminds the teacher you had homework. She's eager to play music, which is why she's usually vocal on how they should practice more, other than Mio. And she's a talented guitarist, better than Yui. She sounds like Jimmy Page. Oh no. But despite that, she still gives Yui her respect, because Yui is her upperclassman. In fact, she gives all her upperclassmen respect. She's just that kind of person. And even though this club doesn't take things seriously, she still grows to love and admire these girls. And of course, what's a series without a supporting cast? Like Ui Hirazawa, Yui's younger sister, who's much more mature and well put together than Yui. Then there's Nodoka Manabe, who's been Yui's friend since grade school, who also is much more mature than Yui. But she somehow believes in Yui and stands in her corner. It's a good friend. And of course, there's Miss Yamanaka, the club's advisor. A light music alumni back in her crazy years. She looks out for the girls and is still crazy. And has a weird obsession with putting them in costumes. It's a red flag if I ever seen one. And then June. Who's June? She's kinda there. She has some funny scenes. But I don't know, she's kinda just a mutual friend. She had more of a presence in K-On! High School. So, adapt that. D tier. So K-On! Consists of a healthy dose of Moe, KyoAni Magic, Chemical X, and the main ingredient, the characters. And thus, memorable moments were born, using their ultra superpowers. Funny, wholesome, and emotionally impactful moments. Spoilers. Kinda gonna speed through these. There's the anime you can go watch. In no particular order, funny moments like Mio being cast as Romeo and Ritsu as Juliet, trying to get through their lines, and Yui doing her darndest to be a tree the entire episode. Mio falling over on stage and everyone seeing her unmentionables. And Rice Bowl. Then someone took a picture. Yui trying to get everyone to draw more attention to Ritsu in the back. Shine on, you crazy Richan. Yui being Yui. Mugi wanting to get smacked on the head by Mio because she's never been hit. So she committed a horrible crime and ate Mio's strawberry off her cake and made her cry. What sells this scene even more is Yui running to get Nodoka, but not for help. She was trying to prove her point that it's not right to eat someone's strawberry like that, which was a disagreement they previously had. I'm butchering it, but I don't know, watch the anime. Now for some good old wholesomeness. Yui staying up all night writing U and I for Ui. Wait, U and I spells Ui. The look on Mugi's face every new thing she experiences. When they go to Nato Fest and sit on the hill and reflect on all the bands they saw, and they all agree their band is way better than all of those professional bands, and they feel that way because they become one on stage. And friendship. Mugi trading a vacation she won in a raffle for a board game so she can play it with her friends. Obviously Azusa putting on cat ears. Miss Yamanaka making after-school tea time shirts for everyone at their last school festival. Ritsu helping Mio overcome her stage fright as kids, and all childhood flashbacks for that matter. And now, some impactful scenes. Yui running home because she forgot her guitar for their concert. This scene matters. It shows her growth, Her entire run back to school reflects her run late to school in the first episode. Wait, is that Ritsu and Mio? And that was Mugi back there! This scene is paired with Yui's inner monologue about how far she's come and how much she's grew since then. Since joining this club, she says, "Don't worry me from that day, you'll find it, something you can lose yourself in." Yui found it, a place where she belongs, with the direction she needed. Bittersweet moments are something we all experience in life, especially when a good thing comes to an end. Tired after their last school festival, they sit together on the floor in their club room and reflect on the fun they had playing that day. They talk about the future and all the things they'll do next. Then Yui brings up the next school festival, but they won't play the next one because they'll already have graduated by then. They're moving on, and as this realization hits them, they begin to cry. They don't want this to end, but it has to. These four are graduating, but Azusa still has one more year, and this thought scares her. She's grown close with these girls, and them leaving her behind has her frantically checking the club room to make sure they're still there. But when the day comes, she prepared each of them letters to wish them luck. She wants to be mature about it and be happy for them, but she doesn't want them to leave. She asks them to stay behind one more year. She promises not to scold them over not practicing. And come on, dude, I'm gonna tear up. And Azusa drops down to cry. And of course, Yui drops down to comfort her. Switches out a band-aid for an injury from earlier. To cheer her up, Yui hands her a picture of them and a flower with 5 petals, just like the 5 of them. And son of a bitch, I'm gonna tear up. And now to make this more of a tearjerker, they perform a song for her they all wrote together. Tenshi ni Fureto yo, or Touched by an Angel. Their goodbye, and a reminder of how lucky they were to meet Azusa. Corny, but sweet. A fitting way to end this mundane series about 5 girls and their club. This series has nothing crazy going down. No one wants to become Hokage or the Wizard King. No one is trying to get their bodies back or turn their sister back into a human. There's no need for a bigger than life story. K-On! Introduces you to relatable characters that you can see yourself or others in, and uses that strength to make moments that feel familiar. There's beauty in that, in the mundane. That's why I love K-On! You can turn your brain off, relax, and watch. Have a good time. And as Yui once said, fun things are fun. Well, I've been sappy for too long. I gotta get out of here. Thanks for watching. Lates.